welcome back to my channel. Back at it again with the shenanigans, you feel me? I'm doing alright. Today I'm gonna be doing a story time about this one girl, well, this one lady who tried to play me. And I'm gonna be doing full face of makeup during this whole process. So, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications, all that other stuff. I'm going to link my, Instagram and Snapchat down in the description box below, so y'all can follow that. I just text my cousins who I was supposed to collab with today. I just asked them what their YouTube name was so I can shout them out in this video so y'all can follow them. They didn't text back yet. Okay, when they text back, you know. So, when did this happen? This happened this year. Was it this year or was it last? I don't even remember. It was this year. I think it was this year. So let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it. So we're gonna start off with the girl name and her daughter name. So the girl was friends with my mom, and we gonna call her Alicia. We're gonna call this lady Alicia. So Alicia here, she came over to stay at our house for a few days, and she brought both of her kids. She got a son who was about 3, no, he had to be about 5, 6, 7, something like that. I don't really know how old the little boy was, but he was old enough. And she had a daughter about 9, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how old her kid was. They just look like the average, kids. So they came to stay with us. They stayed for a while, but my forehead is huge. So they stayed for a while, but it was just what had happened had just made them leave. So let's get into that part. Hold on. Yeah, should I use that? Okay, let's get into that part. So, what's her daughter name gonna be? Her daughter name gonna be Jasmine. Okay, so Alicia came with her kids. They came and they stayed. They slept on the outside, like in the living room. Outside. They didn't sleep outside. They slept in the living room. So they slept in the living room on the couch, and they stayed for a while. Like I said, they stayed for a while. And in that time period, she was asking me to do her daughter's hair. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do her hair, it's whatever. I'll do your daughter's hair. I didn't think that she was gonna play me like how she played me. So she asked me, can I do her daughter's hair in some box braids? Let me see if I can pull it up. But she asked me if I could do her daughter's hair in some box braids. And mind you, this is my first time doing full on box braids on anybody's hair. So I was kind of scared, because I didn't know if I was gonna do it right. And this lady, she got kind of like a mean look. So like she got the type of look where you do not want to make her mad, cause like she look like she just got a mean look. Let me see if I can find these pictures. So I was not trying to, okay, I found the, okay, so these are the pictures. Ooh, these are the pictures of the box braids that I did. Those are pictures of the box braids that I did. Oh, there's another one. Those the pictures of the box braids, and they was pretty nice to be my first time. So I did the girl hair, and I'm just skipping parts. So yeah, she asked me to do her daughter hair, and that night she had left to go to work. She left to go to work, and she was working at McDonald's close to our house. So she left to go to work, and my mom was driving her back and forth to work and whatnot. So yeah, she went to work. And so I was like, okay, let's go ahead and start on your hair. So with this part, like I said, this is my first time doing box braids on anybody hair, so I was kind of nervous, and the only easiest way I knew how to do it without, you know, screwing the whole thing up was the rubber band method. So I did the rubber band method, and that's what I did that night, because that's all I could finish, because she was starting to fall asleep. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just put your hair in the rubber bands tonight, and tomorrow when we first wake up, I'll do your hair. But why do I keep doing that? Okay, but that night I washed her hair, conditioned it, and her hair, I don't know, I'm all over the place. Her hair was like, first off, her hair was in a ponytail so freaking tight that I had to cut the ponytail holder in order to get her hair out the ponytail holder. And that, when I even cut it, it still took a while for me to take it out her hair. On top of that, her hair smelled burnt, like it was heat damage, or she had a bad perm or something like that. Because like her hair was like, it was not smelling all right, okay? So when I started washing it, I had to wash her hair a good 3 or 4 times, and I had to use my good shampoo, you feel me? Because it was not getting out with regular shampoo. And I had to wash her hair a good 3 to 4 times, because that gel, like that professional brown gel, was in her hair, and like it was not trying to come out. So oh snap, where'd it go? Oh, this is the primer that I use for the that's the primer that I use, and this is the concealer that I just used for my, wait, is it gonna focus? For my eyes. And this is like a thin brush that I use to put it on, and then I just got my beauty blender that I use to apply it. I'm gonna be taking this Brazil palette and creating like a purple look. So let's fast forward to the next day, when it was time for me to put her actual hair in. Hold on, because this keep on slipping. So let's fast forward to the day that I had to put her hair in. So that was the next day, and I started doing it, and I started doing the red along her hairline, and her mom had came in. Alicia had came in, and she was like, she said, oh, you can just put the black and the red all throughout her hair. And I was like, okay, cool. So I started doing that, and like I did the red and black all throughout the girl hair. And so as I was doing it, she was like twitching all in her seat, and I wasn't even, to be honest, I've done people box braids now. Since I've did that, I've done people hair, and they say that I don't be doing it tight enough and that the hair be coming out because I don't braid tight. So she just twitching in her seat and whatnot, and now that's why it took me so long, because she was twitching in her seat a lot. And that was kind of like messing up the whole thing. So it took me at least 2.5 hours to finish her box braids. It took me 2.5 hours to do that, which is like, bro, seriously, it took me 2.5 hours to do her whole hair. And before we even started this transaction, before I even started doing her hair, her mom already said, yeah, when I get paid on Friday, I'm going to pay you $60. But at first, cause those box braids good, like I ain't even finna cap. So I was like, at first she was like, so how much do you want me to pay you? And I said, can I get paid at least 80? She's like, 80? That's too much. And I'm like, okay, 60. She was like, yeah, I guess. So I finished it, and once I finished it, her mom was like, oh my goodness, it's so cute. Like, she was just loving it. She was like, oh my goodness, that is so cute, I love it, it's beautiful, thank you so much. Now I don't gotta do her hair, now we good. And I was like, okay, yeah, I did my thing and whatnot, you feel me? I did my thing. Now I'm finna get paid this money, and I'm gonna get paid this money, and I'm gonna be balling, you feel me? Little did I know. So she never, those days, I forgot which day I did her hair, but it was like, it was a while until Friday. So after I did her hair, I was like loving it. I was taking pictures of it, and I was just like proud of myself that I did such a good job, and her mom loved it. So fast forward, let's say a day. That was the day after, wasn't it? I think so. So the next day, my mom, she had a sew-in, and she was ready to take it out, and Alicia and her 2 kids are still staying with us. So she was ready to take it out, and she was like, where's my professional scissors? My mom went to regional school for hair, and they had gave her like a whole set, like mannequin heads with the hair and stuff, and like scissors, brushes, tools, all that for her to do hair. And she was like, where's my professional scissors? And I said, I had used them to take down, or I almost said the little girl name. I used them to take down, what did I name her? I forgot what I named her. Jasmine. Their name is Jasmine. I used them to take down Jasmine's hair, the little girl. I used it to take down Jasmine's hair, and then afterwards I was done. I told her to put all the stuff back up. I told her where to put it. I told her to put the brushes and stuff in the bathroom in the closet, and I told her to put the scissors on the shelf, on the bookshelf in the dining room. she said, okay. So we looked up on the dining room, the bookshelf, and them scissors was not there. So I asked her, I said, Nene, remember when not hold on. Yeah, that's them calling right now. Okay, yeah, whatever. I just said the little girl name. Whatever. Y'all don't know her. We just gonna continue calling her Jazz. Whatever. Jasmine. I called her Jasmine. So I said, Jasmine, where's the scissors? Remember when I did your hair and I took down your hair and I gave you the scissors to put on the bookshelf? And she said, you took down my hair? And I was like, yeah, remember when I took down your hair so I could do your hair and the style that you have now? She was like, oh, I don't remember you took down my hair. And I'm just like looking at her like, I took down your hair, like, stop playing. And she just up here acting clueless. Like, you was right there, we was watching TV in my room, I took down your hair, and then I asked you, can you put the scissors on the bookshelf? Man, I should have put those scissors on the bookshelf myself. But this is the color that I've been using. This, hold on, this purple right here. Now, I'm finna use this blue. So she was up there acting clueless. I think they had text me their YouTube name. So one of my cousins' YouTube name is Daphanee Show. That's one of them. And she has a twin sister. I forgot what the other one, what her other name, YouTube name was. So, yeah, she had, she was up there acting clueless, like she didn't know what on God's green earth I was talking about. So I'm just like, girl, I told you to put the scissors on the dang on bookshelf. They not there. And you up here acting like you don't know what I'm talking about. She knew what I was talking about. She knew what I was talking about. And so, after that whole thing happened, I told my mama what the little girl was saying, and she was like, wow. So she just up there acting clueless. So then my mom started putting the pieces together, because honestly, my mom is a little detective. When stuff go missing, she will detect the mess out of it. And so she started detecting, like, ooh, what if she up there acting like she don't know nothing because her mama told her to take it? Because her mama wanted my scissors. And mind y'all, her mama brought some weed from a store that we had all went to together. She was like, oh yeah, I'ma do this style. I'ma cut the weave so I can put in this weave right here. And yeah, and we like, oh yeah, that's gonna be super cute. Go ahead, that's gonna look super cute. And so she like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, now I'm using this red right here for the crease. And so she had bought the weave and whatnot. And once she bought the weave, she needed scissors to cut it, and she didn't have no scissors. Nor did she ask my mom if she could use any of her scissors, and that's where she messed up. Because if you said you didn't have no scissors when you was buying the weave, and you didn't buy no scissors, then what did you use to cut the weave? So my mom's scissors went missing, and she couldn't take out her sewing. So she like, yeah, what if Jasmine had something to do with my scissors going missing? What if she gave them to her mama, and her mama was like, yes, now I got her scissors, now I can have them, plus he's some good scissors. And she told her daughter to go and steal those scissors. And I'm just looking like, wow, they really about that life. They really about that stealing life. I was shook, of course, because I mean, who wouldn't be shook? People up here stealing from your mama. And so, a lot of other stuff started going missing after that. A lot of stuff. Like, her scissors started going missing. She had thread that was going missing, just like brushes that was going missing. And so they were still staying with us. So my mom just like, what's going on? Where's all my stuff going? And so I'm just like, I don't even know, mommy. So we're gonna fast forward to the time where she had let her kids go with their dad, and she had went to work. And my mom was just like, you know what? I'm finna check her stuff to see if she took my stuff. I'm like, okay, mama. You gonna check her stuff? I'm right here with you. We finna find out if she been taking your stuff or not. And so we did find out. And yes, she was. She had all her stuff in a bag behind our couch, right? And she had all her stuff in a bag behind our couch. And like how it's set up, the couch was like in front of her bag, so she like put her bag behind the couch. And my mom was watching and saw her do that. And so when she did that, like my mom she was on her stuff, she was watching her. And so when she had left and took her kids with her, so her kids won't be like, oh mom, they was up there going through your stuff and whatnot. So my mom had made sure that her kids was gone. They couldn't say that, oh, we was doing anything. They was all gone. So my mom went over there, went through her stuff, and guess what she found? She found the brush that she'd been looking for, and she found the brush that she had been looking for. I think this is too light. I'm gonna have to darken it up. She found the brush that she had been looking for, and not only the brush, but she found her thread that she had been looking for. But she didn't find her scissors. And Alicia had took her purse with her, so my mom has assumed that she had took the scissors with her when she left, to make sure that wasn't nobody take them. And so my mom put her stuff back. She put all her stuff back in her bag and put it back behind the couch so it would look like didn't nobody touch it. So once she did that, a few hours later she came back, and now my mom is just ready for her to go. So a few hours she came back, and my mom had her friend at our house. She had her friend at our house, and so my mom was about ready to kick her out, and it wasn't even Friday yet. So I'm just like, I hope she give me my money before she leave. And so it wasn't even Friday yet. So my mom went in there and talked to her and told her like, yeah, you gonna have to go, because it was another incident that happened where my mom had her clothes in the washing machine, they were washing. She was washing her clothes, and then she had put it in the dryer to dry them, and she had just put them in the dryer. So Alicia came and she was washing her clothes. After my mom took her clothes out the washing machine, then Alicia came and put her and her kids' clothes in the washing machine. And when her clothes were done, my mom's clothes still wasn't done. So she decided, okay, I'm going to just put her stuff, I'm going to just take her stuff out the dryer. And even though they still wet, I'm going to just take her stuff out the dryer and put my clothes in so they can dry, because I don't really care whether her clothes dry or not. And that's exactly what she did. She took my mom's clothes out the dryer while they were still wet, and like she brung them upstairs. She's like, here, I took your clothes out the dryer for you, trying to act all nice or whatnot. And my mom was like, oh, I didn't know they was done yet. She was like, oh yeah, they were done. I had made sure to check to make sure that they were dry, and yeah, they're done. Now my clothes are in. She was like, your clothes are in. And Alicia was like, yeah, I had put my clothes in because they were done washing. And so my mom, you know, my mom, the investigator, she had checked her clothes. Her clothes were not dry. They weren't dry at all. So at this moment, my mom really ready for this lady to go. She really ready for her to go. And shoot, I am too, cause she up there stealing my mama's stuff. I don't want her daughter to come stealing stuff. And they were just stealing a whole bunch of stuff. It's a whole bunch of stories about how much stuff they was taking. Her daughter had to repair my magnetic earrings. It was crazy. But yeah, they was like stealing a lot of our stuff. And so my mom wasn't having it no more. She was ready for them to peace out. She was ready for them to go. And she pulled her to the side and she was just like, look, it was a joy having y'all here. I really loved having y'all here, but I think it's time for y'all to go, because you just took my clothes out of my dryer and they weren't even done yet, which they're clearly not done because they're like wet. They're not even halfway wet. They're wet. Like I just put them in there. And so Alicia's just like, oh, so you're kicking me out, and my mom, she wasn't really trying to be all like that. She wasn't just trying to be like, oh, get out of my house, I don't want you here no more, get out. She wasn't trying to be like that. She calmly, hold on. I had to get the translucent powder. She was calmly telling her like, yeah, I think it's time for you to go back to your house. And yeah, because my stuff has been coming up missing. You just took my clothes out the dryer. They weren't even done. I know y'all probably thinking like, oh, that's petty. That's petty. Oh my God, that is so petty. It's not. Like, that is just, why would you do that? Why couldn't you just wait? Why have you been taking our stuff? Like, it's not petty at all. That's what I don't think that's petty. I don't think that's petty at all. I feel like she shouldn't have did that at all. If she wants to stay up in somebody else's house, you're gonna have to respect their boundaries and, you know, clean up after yourself and stop taking their stuff. Like, no, it don't work like that. So my mom was telling her she gotta go, and this woman started crying, like legit full on tear fest, like crying. My mom wasn't having it. She was just like, look, I got company, I got my friend over, and you doing like the most. Like, what are you crying for? You acting like you ain't got no house to go back to, but you do. And so yes, my mom told her that she had to go, and once she did that, Alicia started packing up her stuff, and she was getting ready to go. She started packing up her stuff, and she was getting ready to leave. And I went in there to say my goodbyes and whatnot, and she was acting kind of stank towards me. Like, she was like being kind of like dismissive, like she wasn't really trying to talk, which I understand. Like, my mom just kicked you out. I wasn't like trying to, I didn't like want that to happen, but like, you was taking our stuff, so you gotta go. Like, I mean, hey. So I was still in the living room, and I was like, so are you still gonna give me the 60? And then that's when she did a whole 360. She gonna say oh, I don't really think that job was worth $60. I mean, it's nice, but like, it's just not like that good. Like, it wasn't really what I wanted, and blah blah blah. I'm just like, girl, 2 days ago you was just bawling over her hair like, oh my god, it's the best style ever, oh my god, you did such a good job, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, so you're not trying to pay me my $60? She's like, oh yeah, I guess I'll pay you, but it's not really that good. I don't think you deserve all that money, but yeah, I'll give you your $60 because you did do it and whatnot. And I'm just like, okay, at this point, just whatever, sure, I just want my money. So she's like, yeah, but I still don't get paid until Friday, so you're just gonna have to wait till Friday. I'll just get it right over here and bring you your money. I'll put it in the mailbox or something. I'm just like, alright, cool. At least we still got an agreement. Even though you like dissing my style, at least we still got an agreement. So, and I got the receipts too. So, a few days later, it's Friday now, and I'm like, oh snap, it's Friday. She finna give me my $60. And I text her. Let me try to find the text messages, because I'm finna read it right off the screen, because I ain't trying to make it look like I'm lying or anything, because this right here, crazy. Crazy. Y'all finna see? Hold on. Let me go back. And yes, I have the number blocked. Y'all finna see. Let me take this screenshot real fast, because I'm gonna have to block some stuff out. Alright. But yeah, she was like not trying to give me back, you know. She was not trying to give me my money at all. And I was just legit finna, like, I was upset, like, cause like that was my money. Why you play my money like that? I was not here for it. She was playing with me. I wasn't here for it at all. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it wasn't just that, it was this one too. Hold on. I'm just trying to edit it so that it don't show her name or nothing like that, because I don't want, I don't want to be like exposing people or nothing. So the text message that I sent her said, I said, hey, I'm gonna say Alicia. I said, hey Alicia, this JoJo. Am I gonna be able to get my money today? She said, unfortunately, I took them down with the laughing face emoji. ... Sorry! Exclamation point. Hold on. Let me make sure everything is blocked off so I can show it. Okay, yeah. So these were the messages. I asked her. Hold on. I think if it focus, I think y'all can see it. Yeah. But my phone is cracked, so I don't really know if y'all be able to see it. But she said, laughing face emoji, laughing face emoji. Unfortunately, I took them down. ... Sorry! Exclamation point. I said, okay, cool, no problem. Just know that that was really screwed up, what you just did. But it's no problem, no cap. That's probably why you're in this situation. But regardless, I got my picture, so thanks for the promo, hon. And that was the end of the conversation. She texted back and was just like talking mess. But I blocked her because I wasn't trying to hear it. And that was, I know, because like I was not playing. Like that was messed up. She did not have to do me like that. So yeah, I did call her out. I definitely did, and I don't regret it. I mean, hey, you keep doing that to people, it's gonna happen to you sooner or later. Somebody gonna call you out, and yeah. So don't do that to people, or you will get your feelings hurt by somebody, and it ain't gonna be all that. So yeah, after that we did started finding out that there was a lot more stuff going missing. My mom started asking like, where's this, where's this, where's that? And I'm just like, I don't even know. Which indicated that she probably did take more stuff, but I don't really know. I'm not gonna assume anything because I don't know anything. So I'm not just gonna be up there assuming. But I mean, moral of the story, if you're gonna let somebody up in your house, make sure you can trust them. Make sure you know who they is. And if not, just don't let nobody in your house because you don't know them like that. You don't. And my mom has known this lady for a while. So for her to just turn around and do something like that proves that obviously she wasn't a real friend from the beginning, and she been plotting the whole time. She saw our success and how we was living. God blessed us with a nice sized house, and she wasn't happy with that. You know, some people who you think you know really on the low be plotting on you and you don't even know it. So that's why you need to keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. Like, they is not even playing when they say stuff like that. Like, you don't even be knowing the people that you assume that you know. And that's crazy. But it is what it is. Ain't nothing, can't change it now. It already happened. But yeah, did they? I don't think my other cousin texted me back. So yeah, that's just. I'll just put her YouTube channel in the description box below. But yeah, that's the story time about how. That's story time. Excuse me, y'all. That's story time about how my mom's friend tried to play me. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications for your convenience so you can be notified every time I upload. And yeah, I will be posting a lot more frequently now that I know what type of videos that I want to start uploading, because at first I was nervous and I didn't really know like what type of videos I want to upload. So now I know what type of content that I want to bring to YouTube to entertain. And yeah, that's that. I'm gonna leave my socials in the description box down below for you guys to follow. And yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, I'm not really good at intros, so bye.